It's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel where we talk all about skincare that is gentle and friendly to your skin. And boy, do I have an epic Empties video for you. It is epic because it is 3 months worth of empty skincare and I have like 2 full baskets. I've got a lot to get through today, but you know we always have fun on empty videos, and it's a really great opportunity for me to give you kind of my final thoughts on a product after I've used it completely up, if it's a repurchase, if it's worth it or not. And I love doing them, and I know you love watching them. So let's get right into this video. Give it a big thumbs up and let's get started. So let's begin at the begin. Let's start from the beginning, which is cleansers. And we got to talk about the Rovectin Marine Micellar Deep Cleansing Water. And I know I named it, I want to say as an April favorite, but it was definitely a favorite this spring. I really enjoyed it. And I would very much, I would say that this is my favorite K-Beauty micellar water for sure. There's other ones that I've tried that are like really like soapy kind of on the skin. I don't like that. I like how refreshing and clean this feels. It almost feels a little hydrating on your skin, but it's not like overly soapy. So I definitely like this. I have not like replaced this just yet because, as some of you know, I just got into Bioderma and I really like that micellar water. So I'm going to be using that up to the last drop and then we'll see. But you know, I don't hesitate to recommend this one at all, and you'll probably see me use this again in the future. Sioris Fresh Moment Cleansing Oil. I can very easily tell you this is my second empty bottle of this. This is one of my top favorite oil cleansers. I've been gravitating towards this a lot. And one of the things that stands out to me about this particular oil is the texture, because it's pretty light. Now, I was a really big fan of the Isntree Micellar Melting Cleansing Oil, which was super duper light on the skin. This isn't as light as that, but this is lighter than like the Purito from Green Cleansing Oil that I also like. And there's just something about a little lighter oil that I really enjoy, just the way it spreads across the skin. It tends to like pick up those little grits that get stuck in your pores a lot easier than more medium weight or thicker textured oils do. So it just feels really lovely on the skin and it rinses away cleanly. That's all I need my cleansing oil to do. And, you know, effectively break down makeup and sunscreen. This does it. And I absolutely love it. So yeah, definitely going to pick this one up again soon, but going to concentrate on using what I have first. All right, cleansers. This is the Axis Y Sunday Morning Refreshing Cleansing Foam. Now, I actually got this product as a part of a sponsorship that I did with this brand all the way back in January. So just so you know, but like this is not a sponsored like video or anything like that. I just really like this cleanser and I used it up to the last drop. This is a pretty traditional kind of like creamy foamy type of cleanser, and I do find sometimes those textures to be a little stripping, a little drying on the skin, but for whatever reason this is not. It's a pH of 5.5. It is free of any fragrances, any essential oils, and just feels really nice on the skin, really effectively cleanses it, but it doesn't take away any necessary moisture. Next up is the Allies of Skin Molecular Silk Amino Hydrating Cleanser. And sorry this looks a little busted on camera. I just realized that there's like all this like dried like water and stuff on it, but that's because this has been shower side for me. And you know what? Empties videos, real stinking life skincare. It's just not aesthetically pleasing. I'm so sorry. I definitely enjoyed this one. The one thing I gotta say about this, repurchase, this was actually gifted to me by the brand. So replace, no. It's actually pretty expensive. And this brand in general starts to nudge into the luxury skincare area, which is not a place I feel super comfortable in my life right now. I definitely like affordable, maybe mid-end occasionally, but luxury is still a little bit out of reach for me. Like I said, this is a real life video, guys. So I really like this one. It's about $35, a little bit, not bad, not bad. Definitely doable, but not what I prefer to pay for on a cleanser. And of course, their other products start to hit more of that $80, $90 mark. And I don't know. There's so many other options out there, but if this is part of your budget, if you're interested in like entertaining textures, it's definitely a really nice line of products. I've tried a few of their different products and I've always enjoyed them, but it definitely is a little bit more, like I said, in the luxury budget, and I'm just not there yet. Next up, toners and essences. This is the April Skin Artemisia Rice Essence Toner. It is Artemisia, which is one of my favorite ingredients, right? Or otherwise known as mugwort, and I really do gravitate towards that for all my calming and soothing abilities when it comes to skincare. This product really doesn't remind me of a mugwort type of product. And what I mean by that is it doesn't really soothe irritation. It doesn't irritate your skin, but it doesn't really soothe the skin or calm it. It doesn't really have that type of anti-irritation kind of quality to it. It just hydrates the skin. You know, and for me, the number one thing I need my toner to do is hydrate my skin. So I'm not bothered by that. But if you're going to buy it because of the mugwort, like if you're seeking for calming abilities, I just don't think that this product really does it. So many other ones can do it. This doesn't. But if you want a light, hydrating, refreshing toner, this is gorgeous. So replace this one. I do have a backup. I might have two. I do have a backup, but I actually have a bunch of other toners that are open right now. So I'm not going to go towards this again right away, but this is definitely in the back of my mind as something I'm excited to open up in the future. Next up is the Dr. Ceuracle Vegan Kombucha Essence. And you know I love this. I made an Instagram reel dedicated to how much I wanted this product back in my life, lip syncing to NSYNC. Check it out if you haven't seen it. I love that one. But it's so true. Like as soon as I emptied this bottle, I was like, I have to have this back in my life. Like I want you back. And I just answered my own question. Yes, I definitely did replace this. Pretty much as soon as this emptied, I opened up my backup bottle. Love, love, love. And even sometimes, honestly, I just like use this as an essence and a serum. Like I use it as like skip care in a way. I just go toner, Dr. Ceuracle tea essence, and then I just go in for my moisturizer. And that's everything that I need, you know? So it's also one of those products that might save you some time and money too. It can kind of multitask. That's definitely a big reason for wanting to have something around a lot and really, you know, be impressed with a skincare product. And that's definitely what this is for me. So yeah, definitely already have another bottle open. I'm a huge, huge fan. And I know that I'm going to start to get a lot of use out of this as the temperatures start to get a little drier and a little cooler as we get into fall. I know this is going to be indispensable to me. So I'm pretty sure this is my third empty bottle of the I'm From Mugwort Essence. It might be the fourth one. I'm not exactly sure. You know, it's been in my life for so long that I've kind of lost track of how many bottles I've gone through, but regardless, you know, I've been using it for many, many years, and I've got another empty bottle here for you, and I really like this. You know, like we were talking about with the April Skin Toner and how the mugwort benefits aren't really there in that particular toner. The mugwort benefits calming and soothing ability is here. This is a great example of what mugwort can do for you in skincare. And I really like this one when my skin is just kind of like feeling a little overly sensitive, maybe a touch irritated, inflamed, maybe a little bit more red. You know, sometimes when your skin's just a little bit off, you know, it's just a little bit on edge. And for me, that happens a lot for allergy season, which I just kind of feel like allergy season is all year now. Like I didn't get any relief from allergy. I usually do in the summertime. I really didn't. A little bit. They got a little bit better, but like there was not a lot of relief this year. But definitely worse in the spring, definitely worse in the fall for me. And that's when my skin can get a little bit more red, a little bit more like prissy, you know, like it's just, it's a diva and it's just gonna do what it's gonna do. That's allergy season and skin for me. And that's where this product comes in because it's so gentle. It really hydrates and comforts the skin, and it brings the soothing anti-inflammation benefits, the anti-redness benefits, the calming benefits that mugwort has. That's what I like about this. It just feels really gentle when my skin is off. By Wishtrend, Polyphenols in Propolis 15% Ampoule. Another product where I've lost track of how many empties of this I've had. Many, many bottles have bitten the dust of this, and here is another one. I always talk about this on my channel. I'm sure you're sick of hearing about this, but like, honestly, if I could only pick one serum to use for the rest of my life, you know, I would probably pick this one. Like, no, I would definitely pick this one. This is really pretty much the serum that I just keep going back to time after time after time again. And I cannot stress to you how amazing that is, like how much it says about this product, because you know I try a lot of skincare. I'm always testing something new for the channel. I'm always receiving lots of new and exciting things. I'm always looking for new and exciting things to buy, and yet I still turn a lot of my attention, a lot of my skin time, you know what I mean, to this product. So that's huge. This is the R&W Ceramide Concentrate Serum. You know I'm a big fan of this product. So this covers a lot of my multiple skin goals. barrier support, anti-aging, a little bit of brightening. It's all in this little bottle. So I really like this one. It's got a pleasing, light, kind of gel cream type of texture, I guess. It's balancing, but it's not as heavy and not even as close to moisturizing as you might think with all those ceramides in it. So it's a really easy to use texture. I do have a backup of this one, definitely. It's probably, you know, besides for like Stratia Liquid Gold, Cerave Moisturizing Cream, Paula's Choice Omega Plus products, this is probably one of my top favorite ceramide based products. So you know I love facial oils, and I have a couple empties here for you. First up is the 100% chia seed oil from The Ordinary. It's kind of a medium weight oil. It's not super light like squalane oil, but it's not as thick as like sea buckthorn or camellia oil tends to be. It's somewhere in the middle, which is absolutely what my skin wants. It doesn't want super heavy oil, but it needs a little bit more than the really fluidy light oils. This is the exact right texture for me. And I really do feel like it has made my skin feel stronger, to really feel like it helps with my dehydration levels a lot. This really, I think, made a big difference in my skin, and I just bought it. I've been out of this oil for about a month, and I have some other oils open that I'm trying to empty. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm a big fan of using what you have, so I've been doing that. But because this has really made a big difference in my skin, I had to get it again. So I just did an Ordinary order. I got it off the official Ordinary website. I did an order with my mom to get to the free shipping. So I got this and a couple of other things, and I'm really excited to get it back into my routine. But like I said, I want to produce some more empties for you so I can make more videos. So I'm just going to focus on that. I'm almost done with one of the oils, and then I'm going to go back to this one. Speaking of other oils, this is the Good Molecules Rosehip Seed Oil, and I actually did a sponsorship with this brand like at the end of last year, so it's been a minute since I've had this product, and I did empty it, and I really enjoy this product. Now let me tell you, when it comes to 100% oils like rosehip, squalane, marula oil, I really don't think that you have to pay a lot of money for these types of facial oils. Generally speaking, I do find the quality to be the same throughout the brands. And I mean, I've even used like marula oil from Drunk Elephant, and I've used it from The Ordinary, and like, when it comes to performance, they're neck and neck. They're exactly the same. So especially if you're on a budget, there's no need to go and find the best brand of oil. No, it's not necessary. I find the quality of Good Molecules 100% rosehip oil to be on par with the Inkey List and The Ordinary. I find this to be kind of like a medium light type of texture. Not super heavy, not super light. It's in the middle, and that's perfect for me. So I really did enjoy this one. This is the Pyunkang Black Tea Time Reverse Eye Cream. And you know, I like this one. You've seen it in a lot of, especially my winter time skincare routines. Definitely enjoyed this one. It took me a while to empty it, but I finally did it. You know, eye creams are always an accomplishment, I feel like, because they just seem to last forever. And I really like this one. You know, we've got some ceramide in here. We've got well-aging peptides. I like what this did for my eye area. It's got a nice creamy, not too heavy type of texture, not greasy, not too thick. Just really kind of melts and absorbs into the eye area, and still protective, especially for harsh cold weather. So I really enjoyed this. I said it in my August shorts when I featured this. I don't like the packaging that it comes in, because it doesn't just come in a box. It comes almost like in a special commemorative tin, which is really nice for your first purchase. And it's actually a great way for me to keep my pens organized on my desk and, you know, be able to travel around with them really easily. But I almost don't want to get this eye cream again, because I don't need a million tins in my life. It feels a little bit wasteful. So Pyunkang, if you're listening, love the one-time, you know, commemorative tin, but this is just fine as it is. It's a good enough product. I don't need special packaging. All right, let's do moisturizers. This is the Pyunkang Ado Cream Blue Label. You know, I'm super obsessed with this. It's my second empty of this moisturizer. This is a ceramide-based moisturizer. It's a nice medium, nourishing, slightly rich type of texture. I don't love to use this in hot weather as much as I like it in the winter time. So I actually do not have a backup of this yet, but I will probably get one in the colder, more harsher temperatures. This is Zeroid Soothing Cream. Now this is a Korean brand, and I got really interested in this last year because they use MLE technology. Now this is a patented ingredient that basically is like pseudo-ceramides, cholesterol fatty acids for your skin, and it's exclusive to Neopharm brand. So that's going to be like like Zeroid, Adopalm, Real Barrier. They have this MLE technology and it feels really good on the skin. Like it definitely has that healing, barrier soothing type of property to it. It definitely works. Now, I got really excited about that because I love MLE and products, but I didn't really like the texture of this moisturizer. It was not quite occlusive enough for me. It's definitely silky. It's balancing, moisturizing, but not greasy. There's definitely a comfort, you know, feel to this, but it just didn't feel like enough for my skin. I do need a good amount of occlusivity to fight dehydration. For me personally, this didn't have it, but if you don't need that, this is one of like the best kind of like true sensitive skin type of moisturizers in K-Beauty. Really like no like special extracts or anything like that in here. It's just focused on MLE, soothing, minimal formula. Another jar of Cerave moisturizing cream. You know, I absolutely love this. I have for many, many years. It's one of my go-tos, especially for a ceramide based moisturizer. This definitely has enough occlusivity for my skin. And I did not get another tub of it just yet because I can't find it in my store. Every time I go to buy it, it's sold out, and I'm not gonna like go and hunt it down at other locations or order it online. I'm just, when that special moment comes, because you know I already have lots of skincare, when the special moment comes, I see it at Target, it's on the shelves, then I will buy it. You know, I use this a lot, so no surprise here, it's definitely going to be back in my life soon. Another Stratia Liquid Gold Bites the Dust. It's in nearly every Empties video. It takes me about 5 to 6 months to empty one tube with basically 2 times a day use. I absolutely love this product. It keeps my skin barrier super, super strong. It's in every single skincare routine pretty much that I've ever posted on YouTube, except I did a PM routine that I posted through YouTube Shorts, and I wasn't using this product. I was using the Polish Choice Omega Plus Serum, and somebody was like, how can you not, like, how can liquid gold not be in this video? This can't be real. And I was like, I know. I just emptied this, and I really want to open my backup that I have, but I really want to empty the Polish Choice Serum too because it's been open for a while and I don't want it to go to waste. Okay, sunscreens. I have quite a few here. This is the Bondi Sands SPF 50 Spray Sunscreen, and this was my arm and leg body sunscreen for most of the summer. I just say arm and leg because I always use my face sunscreen on my neck and my chest, but then exposed arms and legs get the thicker kind of stuff, and that's what this is. So this is a spray sunscreen, but it doesn't feel like really greasy on the skin. I wouldn't put this on my face. It's not that elegant, but it feels nice on my limbs. And it's got really nice quick absorbency without having any alcohol in it, which is great. At least I don't think there's alcohol in here. Let me check. Okay, yeah, no, I was just getting confused. Pretty affordable, but kind of hard to find. The only place I've been able to find this is at Walgreens, and I gotta go to a specific Walgreens location, not just any Walgreens, in order to find it, unfortunately. Verdio UV Moisture Essence is one of my favorite affordable Japanese sunscreens. I really like this one, and you know, sometimes I refer to this as like my replacement for the Purito Centella unscented sunscreen, they actually are very, very similar in texture. It's kind of that moisturizing, breathable essence type of sunscreen texture. These both have very similar textures. The Verdio, I would say, is actually a little bit more dewy, maybe. It leaves a little bit more of a shinier finish on your skin, which not everybody's gonna like. I don't mind it. For the price under $10, I can deal with it. And because it reminds me so much of Purito, I can deal with it. Purito, as you know, discontinued, no longer, RIP. Okay, I actually still have some skincare to talk about, but most of these products are pretty miscellaneous, so I'm gonna try to do this rapid fire as quickly as I can. This is the I'm From Mugwort Wash Off Mask. This is 10 out of 10 for me. This is a total repurchase. Definitely already have another jar already open and on my shelf. Curology Empties right here. I'm on the 2-month plan, so I go through these, you know, one every 2 months. I'm still subscribed to it. I'm still getting my tretinoin, azelaic acid, and niacinamide prescription through Curology. This is the Shiseido Urea 10% hand cream. It did everything I needed it to do. It's not super heavy. It's got great absorbency into the skin. It moisturizes my skin, but it soothes the itch. which is huge. This is the Klairs Daily Comfort Hand Wash. And I actually have a lot to say for this just being like a random hand wash product, but I'm gonna try to say it quickly. So this product, the hand wash, and Klairs also did a hand cream, which I also have as well. These came out in the middle of 2020, and you might be like, wow, hand wash and hand cream, like Klairs is kind of stretching themselves a little bit. They're mostly like a face like skincare brand, right? Yeah, and if you think back to the middle of 2020, you'll remember we were all obsessively washing our hands. Now you realize like, okay, maybe this might have been a little bit of a cash grab from Klairs with the hand products, right? I'm not super mad at them about it, but I definitely was like, when it came out. And they're not really impressive products to me, honestly. That's a big reason why I said maybe a little bit of a cash grab. I don't like the lotion. I haven't emptied it. I don't love it. I always put a couple drops of oil into it because it's just not right. Like I was talking about the urea for my hands. My hands are pretty finicky. It's just not right for my hands. So if you have demanding hands like I do, don't buy it. The hand wash, on the other hand, I definitely use this. Like it's not a bad product. I definitely went through it very fast because we're all obsessively washing our hands. How much more can I say, right? But there's like some weird beads in here. I'm like, why? There's some weird beads in here. I don't know if they're meant to exfoliate your skin. They're not rough. I was always afraid they were going to get stuck under my nails. They didn't really, but I just didn't really care for this. I didn't find it super impressive. Kind of expensive. It's an overseas product from Korea. Do you really need to buy your hand wash? No. This is the Ilyun Ceramide 80 lotion. You know I'm always talking about the cream, right? And this is the lotion. Now, I will tell you, I stayed away from this product for many, not many, but like for a while. I was going to say like many years. It's not that long. But I stayed away from this product because I knew it wasn't going to serve my skin. I knew that it was not going to be enough for my skin, but I finally got the product, and so I did a this or that comparison back in the spring, not to serve my skin, but to serve your guys' skin and your, skincare purchases. So I did do the in-depth comparison between this and the cream. This or that, no idea which episode it was. You can go back in the archives, but I'll also link it right up here for easy access if you really need to know the differences between the two. But I was absolutely right. The texture, it's not enough for my face skin, but this is a gorgeous body lotion, and that's exactly what I used it for. And obviously this size lends itself well to body application. This is the Pyunkang Yul 80 Wash and Shampoo Blue label. Now I picked this up as part of a sponsorship that I did with Stylevana back at the end of 2020, and it was like a shower themed like routine video, and so I definitely needed to get a fragrance-free body wash. So that's what this is, and I like it. It's definitely gentle on my skin. Some like body washes, especially ones with like lots of fragrance, like from the drugstore, actually make my skin feel kind of itchy over time, make it feel kind of dry. So I like how gentle this is on my skin. It's not like the heavy duty type of body wash product that I have. And the only reason I say that is because like when I'm wearing layers and layers of body sunscreen, I need to break through all those layers. This isn't like my go-to product for that, but just for like a nice gentle overall cleansing, definitely it works. Would I get this again? Probably not, because kind of like what I said with the Klairs, it's just not necessary for me to get my body products from overseas, and this wasn't like as impressive enough for me to want to like have it in my routine all the time. This is the Benton Shea Butter and Coconut Body Lotion. This was also a part of that Stylevana video with the Pyunkang Yul body wash. So I picked it up specifically for that video, and I do like this. I don't love this, and towards the end of using this, I realized that I don't want to have this around again. As a body lotion, I find the absorbency on this to not be as good. I feel like this just like, it just doesn't absorb into my skin as fast as like the Ilyun lotion does. And I sometimes don't mind that, but a lot of times I do. And that's the biggest reason why I said I liked it at first. It definitely does what it's supposed to do. It moisturizes and protects my skin, but with that like slow absorb time, it can kind of slow me down. All right, we're getting to the end. These are the pimple patches that I tend to go between the most, the Purito Centella ones and the by Wishtrend Clear Skin Shield patches. This is the Tsubaki Premium Repair Mask, and this is like a once a week deep conditioning treatment that I use on my hair. I first got my first product of this at the beginning of 2021, at the beginning of this year, and I really loved it. So I, instead of buying another tub of it, I just bought the refill package. I promised you epic, and I really hope you feel that I delivered. That was a lot of skincare empties. And I love it. It just feels so satisfying when I empty a product and I just set it aside. I'm like ready for my next empties video. And I hope that you guys feel that it's like satisfying to like watch it too. I don't know. I just love empty skincare. And that means I want to know what skincare you've emptied recently. So let me know in the comment box below. Now, if you made it this far in the video and you haven't hit subscribe yet, you're not subscribed to my channel, like what are you doing? You made it this far. Please consider hitting the subscribe button so we can have a little bit more of each other in our lives. I release lots of new skincare content throughout the week, so don't forget to turn on notifications so you're not out of the loop. I hope you're healthy, happy, and safe wherever you are, and I can't wait to talk to you guys soon. Bye.